Hi guys, this is Xinhua Live. I'm Ma Ruxian with Xinhua News Agency. I'm now at one of the exhibition areas at the 5th China International Import Expo in Shanghai. This Import Expo this year is held from November 5th to 10th in the city with a variety of exhibits and products on display. As the world's first import-themed national-level expo, it has become an important window for global enterprise to share China's development dividends. Official data show that a total of 145 countries, regions, and international organizations are participating in this year's expo, and nearly 90% of the participants from last year are also joining this year. Through the CIIE, a lot of small and medium-sized companies have shared the opportunities brought by the vast Chinese market. Now I'm on my way to meet Ali, an Afghan businessman who has participated in the Import Expo for 3 years in a row. And his company is called Bilalo. I've heard that there's a story behind it. Let's go and find out. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you.
I heard that there's a story behind the name of your brand, Bilalo. So why do you name it? And what does that mean?
Our brand name is Biraro, which is in our language means brother. And why we put this name at that point when we was picking a name for our brand and for our company, all our friends we said together, it's like we should find a name which is suitable for our situation. Right now we are in China and the situation between Afghanistan and China. So we found Biraro. Biraro means brother. We are very close to China and very good friends. But people from Afghanistan and China, they don't know much about each other. So we found our company and our purpose was to make these two neighbor country understand each other more and understand each other clear and good. So we put it Biraro. So and Biraro in Chinese it's Bilalo. And also we found a very nice character in Chinese to means very good, the same as Biraro.
I think the name is really thoughtful and meaningful. I feel like you are the messenger between the two countries to bring the exchanges to China and Afghanistan. So for this year's CIIE, what kinds of products have you brought?
This year for CIIE, we bring more products from Afghanistan. We have handmade carpets,
Yeah,
but
like this
also
one?
yeah, and also we have add some China. We got some pattern from China culture, and we weave it in the carpets. So our carpets is getting more different colors and patterns, and we also bring some lapis lazuli handicrafts, which is very quite famous in Afghanistan. And these days, because of COVID situation, people are not making too much. So that's why we thought to bring this product in China and make this this industry starting again. And we support those people which is working and make this industry. So
Why don't we take a closer look at the carpets? I feel like they're really exquisite.
yeah. Here are the carpets. That's the carpet which I said. This is the carpet. We put some patterns from China culture. You see, there is the dragon, and this pattern is all what we learned from China, and we got it from China culture, and we weave it in the carpets. Because our carpets are like this carpet, as you see the behind. It's all Afghan patterns. So some of these might not be like people when they see they don't find anything like from their own culture. So we thought we should bring something, we create something new, weave something special. So we found these patterns in China culture, and we weave it in our carpets. And China is a very long story country, and they have a very deep culture. So we try to learn this culture. We try to learn these patterns one by one and find something and weave it in our carpets to make more this market interesting and get more clients and get more attention from local customers. And there's the lapis lazuli products that all handmade. Afghanistan is a country which has a lot of stones, and people make from these stones different jewelries, different statues. So these are one of them, and it's very unique. And yeah,
I saw a chest in the display
Yeah.
board.
this also made of jade, green jade, and lapis lazuli, and they all made from stones. And the backside is all made it from marble. So it's all unique and beautiful, precious stone from Afghanistan. We did make the beautiful products for China market, and we're trying to make something which is also very close to China culture and market, and we will bring it to promote in China market and make the relationship deeper between Afghanistan and China.
So I know that, as far as I know, it's your third year to join the CIIE, and you have signed up maybe for the sixth.
Yes, when we joined the first CIE until now, we got a lot of good opportunities. So we would love to join the sixth CIIE, and next year we will have more products. That's what we're working on, to get more handicraft products, more agriculture products. So next year will be very different for our pavilion and for our show.
I'm very looking forward to it.
Yeah, and we're trying our best to bring more products and more new products which is not imported till now to China.
So what do you think? What the CIIE has brought to your company and the opportunities that you have get?
By CIIE platforms, we got a lot of good opportunities. From first CIIE till now, we bring different products. At the first CIE, I only had carpet, and then by a CIE platform, we got the opportunity to bring more products from Afghanistan, like lapis lazuli, which this industry is a very long story in Afghanistan, but unfortunately during COVID, this industry slowly dropped down, and a lot of people just not ready to do this business. So we bring this product to support them to rebuild this industry to do more. And also we have our pine nuts, which is right now directly by China and Afghanistan air corridor coming to China, and we are working to bring Afghanistan raisin, Afghanistan fig, Afghanistan dry apricot, which is very organic and tasty, and I'm sure it will be very welcomed, and a lot of people will like it. Actually, we have some samples in our other show boat, and a lot of clients, when they come, they taste the product and they will just ask us when we can buy this. So these are the opportunities we got by CIIE, and we are looking forward to join the sixth CIIE.
So what do you think of China continue to opening up to the world? What does that mean to the world?
It's very useful, especially during COVID. A lot of policies around the globe changed, but lucky we was in China, and China not only changed this policy, also made this easier for the countries to bring their products and make the platform like CIIE to we do the trade and exchange our products and do the business, and that's how we try to circulate the economy, and it was quite useful for our country, especially for last year, which we got a lot of economic troubles, but right now we are lucky to have the opportunity to bring to China market, and we are working to get more products because we have a lot of good other products which is right now not in the market, and by this opening up and these opportunities this product will be very good in China market, and we will have the opportunity to support a lot of people and make a lot of other good products.
So thank you very much for joining us today, introducing the beautiful carpet and your company's story behind it. Yeah, so thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So follow us to find more stands at the 5th CIIE. The CIIE is not only a window for companies from around the world to tap into the Chinese market, but also a platform for Chinese consumers to have a taste of the high quality products. And now I'm at the Dole stands at the 5th CIIE. Hi, say hi to our audience.
Hello, welcome to Dole Fruit Planet. I'm Libby, product promotion manager of Dole China. Welcome.
So, what kinds of fruits have Dole brought to this year's CIIE?
Let me show you. And this way. This year we have brought around 82 fruit varieties from different origins, including Dole's own farm from Philippines. And for example, the Dole sweet-tail banana, and also this one. This is the Dole sweet-tail pineapple. These two are our top selling product.
So
and
these are the most popular one for Chinese consumers.
Yes. And also, apart from these two products, we have non-GMO papaya and also avocado from our own farm in Philippines. And apart from this, we have also other products from other countries. For example, we have avocado from Mexico, and also we have the blueberry from Peru, and also the conference pear from Belgium. And we try to bring as many as products from other countries to China and bring a new fruit experience to Chinese consumers.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot on the stand.
Yes, that's a lot. And we really want to make Chinese consumers' fruit experience more interesting and more choices. Yeah.
So, what new food, fresh fruits have you brought to this year's CIIE? I mean, which fruit has makes it debut at the CIIE?
This year we have two new varieties, and one of them is the avocado, the Dole and meaning co-branded avocado like this one. And this avocado actually is also from our Dole's own farm in Philippines. And we put in our care and our attention to every process from the seeding till the final harvesting. And also from harvest to the Chinese consumer's hand, it takes only 7 days. And it's called actually the most fresh avocado in the market in China. Yeah, and also the taste is really creamy, and also it's full of fiber, and it's good for health.
Um,
And also apart from this one, we have the coconut. Just a minute.
So let's go find the coconut.
This one is called Dole Magic Cocoa, and this is also another new product we tried to launch this year. And what's different with this product? Firstly, it's from Thailand. It's the aromatic coconut, which is different from the other coconuts because it's not just sweet, but also it's naturally aromatic. And secondly, it's super easy to open because as you can see, and we have this patented device on this green one. It's a patented device to open the coconut. You only need a straw to open this coconut and drink it. And thirdly, the packaging actually is also patented to keep fresh of the fruits. And you can keep this coconut for as long as 90 days under temperature of 1 to 5 degrees. Yeah. And also we try to co-brand and cooperate with Disney's Donald Duck and make this whole drinking experience more interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so I bet this product is very popular among children and Chinese families because they all like the symbols. I heard that it's your 5th year to participate in the CIIE. So what has CIIE brought to the company?
Yeah. Yes, you're right. And we have joined CIIE for 5 years, and we see CIIE as a great opportunity for Dole and for many other international companies because, firstly, CIIE is the biggest event in China, the biggest exhibition in China, and it has national, even international impact, influence. And so with this launching ceremony in CIIE, it brings a lot of traffic and media attention. And secondly, there are many clients from different provinces, from different places, and they got in touch with us. And so CIIE really help us to expand our sales channel and also help us to increase our sales. Yeah.
So China this year is committed to continuous opening up to the world. So how will Dole in the future to keep up with China's commitments and develop itself with the Chinese market?
As an import brand, import fruit brand, and this opening up policy is really brings a lot of benefit to us. For example, in the past, the avocado from Philippines got access to China, and we immediately imported our avocado. The policies really brings a lot of benefit to companies like Dole, and in 2019, the custom gave access to Philippine avocado, and we imported our Philippine avocado to China, and also the CIIE gives a lot of media coverage to our new product, and this product grows very fast. This volume grows very fast. And also, we try to bring more and more fruits from different countries, different origins, and make sure the consumers can have access to different choices of the fruits. Yeah.
So thank you very much for joining us. I'll see you next time.
Sure.
Yeah. Since its inception, the CIIE has enabled exhibitors to become traded goods and exhibitors to spot more investment opportunities. Now let's cross over to my colleague Sun Qing, who will bring you more on the 5th CIIE.
Thanks, Ruxuan. Hello, everyone. I'm Sun Qing from Xinhua News Agency, and I'm now at the National Exhibition and Convention Center in Shanghai. And this is fifth edition of CIIE has been held here, starting from November 5 to 10. So behind me, this is the booth of Zealand, and this is a New Zealand dairy brand. And now I'm going to find an old friend, Roy, and we know that Zealand has participated in CIIE for the 5th time, and Roy has participated in this affair for the 4th time. So Roy is really our old friend. So today, Roy will join us for the live stream, and we will find out what's new for Zealand this year to the CIIE. Hello, Roy.
Hello.
Very nice
How are
to
you
see you again.
How are you today?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Okay.
And how are you?
Oh, I'm good. It's just a bit warm today, so I've taken my jacket off.
Okay. So how do you feel that back to this venue of CIIE this year?
Oh, this year our booth is actually a lot bigger. If you go back a few years, we started with a booth maybe, I'd say, a quarter this size, and it's growing. And I think the layout is really good this year, so it's we're definitely adding value to our presence here,
Yeah.
which is really good.
Okay, we know that you just arrived Shanghai a few days ago, and from the New Zealand. So have you been noticed anything new here for this year's exhibition?
I managed to get in yesterday while we were setting the booths up, and I got a quick look around a lot in this food hall. And what I've noticed is that a lot of the booths, including our own actually, are a lot, I guess, better value. They're a lot better, they're improved. So there's definitely competition in China, and I'm hoping we're doing the best, but it'll be interesting. So the booths are all much better, and I think if the others are like us, the products will be better as well. Our products are definitely much better than they have been. We're trying to get better every year.
Okay, great. So can you show us around to see the highlights of the exhibition this year?
Yeah, sure. So we've got some of the older products just here, which we're letting people sample. And if we walk down towards the back part there, I'll show you the ones we're presenting this year. But maybe we should just pass some of the history first, and you can have a very quick look of what we've done at the previous CIIEs. So I don't know if you remember it all, but remember in the first year, this was one of the products we introduced, and through the local Shanghai government, we got that transition policy in place, and we managed to get this product from the farms right through to the consumer in 3 days instead of the week beforehand. So that was a real big step. And this was a 4% protein the following year, and you saw that we were just still selling that. This product is going very, very well in China, and in fact, we're actually expanding the production of this one now so that there's more available for the consumers in China. And then we had the kids' milk with the A2 milk. So that was another year that so that was the third year, I think. I'm trying to remember, I get them wrong. So that was for the children, so they were getting the special A2 beta-casein milk. And then we were getting into that environmental, everyone was trying to make it more natural and everything. So we selected the milk, and that was what we call 3F, which was the 3 Fs. There's the fresh pasture, the free-range cows, and from the farm to glass quickly. And this year we've really developed another step in terms of the sustainability and the big pressure in China, and particularly on getting carbon emissions down. So this milk this year is which is what we'll focus on shortly. This was the carbon neutral milk, which we've been focusing on for this year. So the history of it, I'll show you over there, but I can tell the numbers here, but it's all on the wall over here.
Yeah, we can walk there.
So we'll just walk over here. So if you look at the product, the first one we're talking about is the farms. The farms where we're getting the milk from, these ones have done a lot of work on their environmental stuff, and they've managed to reduce carbon emissions by 28%, which is a lot. So that was a big improvement. And the factories themselves, the factory that's making this particular product here has reduced their electricity, or the carbon emission from their electricity, by 25%, and that was purely by swapping over to solar powered energy. They've been putting in a lot of solar power to reduce the carbon emissions. But the one that you find the most interesting, I think, was the packaging.
Wow.
Because the packaging's actually reduced by... The packaging has also been reducing carbon emissions by 14%, and what they've done is they're using a lot of plant-based fibre, including everything is all being able to make now from plant-based fibre. I shouldn't say everything, but as much as possible. So if you look at the whole supply chain, there's been a big reduction in the carbon emissions. And, so we're presenting that this year, and we're calling it a carbon neutral, because that's what it is. And it has been certified in Shanghai, so I don't have a certificate here, but we might be able to get one.
And also we can see that achievements of the land during the past 5 years in Chinese market. And we also noticed that for this year, you are not only the exhibitor, but also the investor of this year's CIIE. So what have you done as an investor of CIIE?
Well, each year we've managed to expand. I'll just walk over this way. And we've got confidence in the market. So that enables you to invest in the whole supply chain. So we've actually been investing all the way from the farms right through our process on the factories through to getting the product into China. And we're also investing at the consumer end, because a lot of our channels are trying to have a bit of uniqueness. So we're investing in giving them a point of difference in their market and their channel. So you'll find a lot of the C to M type business. So it's not only the farms we're investing in to try and improve all the way through, it's also at the consumer end. So I think they'll see more benefits coming through next year, and we'll definitely be at CIIE again next year as well.
Okay, so have you received any orders in this morning? We know that this is first day of CIIE.
Yes, we've had a number of signing ceremonies this morning. Some of them have been actually more with the factories about expanding productions as well. So we've done both, and we've also had a number of customers come in this morning. So I would expect the rest of the week to actually be busier than this morning. The first day, historically, funnily enough, I've always found the quiet day. The second and third day I've always found the busiest. This year may be different, I don't know, but that's what it has been in the past.
So how do you think about the CIIE as a platform China's opening up will facilitate your development in Chinese market?
Well, to me, CIIE is the premium platform for imported products into China. So it's a great opportunity for foreign companies to move into China and to expand the business. And at the end of the day, it's a win-win for everybody, because what's happening with our product anyway, the value of the product is improving all the time. The consumers over here are getting higher value product. And because you can be as successful, you can reinvest in the whole supply chain right back to the farms, and that creates jobs in your own country. So it works all the way through. And I think, I've always believed the more trade, everybody's better off. And I think what the government in China is doing by opening everything up, I think you'll find that everybody will be better off. And I think all the Chinese consumers will be much, much better off. And I think the people who are supplying products such as Zealand, we will be better off as well.
Okay, so what's your expectations for this year's CIIE, and what's your expectations for the Chinese market in the future?
We've always taken a step-by-step approach with everything we do. So, you know, we have a fixed point on what we achieved last year. All we expect really is to just improve on that for next year. And when we get to next year, we expect to improve again. And if you look at every year, I mean, you go right to the beginning, we just started in Shanghai only. Over the years, we're now going into the 5th and 6th tier cities. And in fact, at one of the, I think it was the 3rd CIIE, I think so, there was a consumer here and he liked the product. And so we started ordering within 3 months. And so we were going into Pinglor and Ningxia, boom, within 3 months. That used to take years, you know, that sort of thing. So that's the sort of power that CIIE has. It just enables you to meet people, meet government officials, meet the different channel, and you can just make things happen quicker.
Yeah. So we will come here again in next year?
I hope so. I'm sure we will. We've already signed up. We've actually already signed up for a booth for next year, so we'll definitely be here. It depends on I call it the health of the world, so hopefully COVID's not around next year.
Okay, thank you very much, Roy. Thank you for your time, and hope we will enjoy this time in CIIE.
Oh, I always enjoy it, so I definitely enjoy it this time.
Okay, everyone. So today we met a lot of old friends. We know that the big brother has bring the cabbage and the nuts from Afghanistan, and also the Dole has bring new variety of food. And also, Zealand has bring the new product of dairy product here from the New Zealand. So we are very happy to see this old friend. They all come here in hope to share the development of China's development dividends. So we are really very expecting to meet new friends in this year's CIIE. So that's all for today's live program. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.